Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Juggernaut. The game in the background is Tom Clancy's The Division, and it's time for a little bit of a channel update. It's been ages since I've done one of these, so there's a couple of things to talk about. Nothing serious, nothing bad, just a bit of the news, if you will. So, what's been going on recently? Well, first of all, how the hell did that not hit? Second of all, the series so far. There is one more episode to do in XCOM 2, but other than that, Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines and Stellaris Distant Stars is pretty much the two go-to series for me at this point, and the two series that I'm going to play for the foreseeable future in terms of long-running stuff. Right? There will be other content as well, like a couple of first impressions videos. I will do the gaming news, quote-unquote, a little bit when more information comes out about Imperator Rome or Fallout or something else exciting happens. But in terms of like a long-running series, I believe that's pretty much it. I've forgotten the controls of this game a little bit. Running from cover to cover is ever so slightly more exciting now. At any rate, where was I with this? Ah, yes. So, as far as series are concerned, that's pretty much it. Until I finish one of those, I really don't want to start up a third one and involve myself in another game. But more another long-running Let's Play. How about the videos themselves, though? And this is kind of the reason for me making this to begin with. Well, recently you may have noticed that most of my videos have been in 60 FPS. Sort of. Right, so the video will go at 60 FPS, and then the frame rate will drop to like 10, and then it'll go back up to 60, and yeah, I've been experimenting a little bit with that. Turns out I needed to tweak with OBS a little bit and with my PC in order to get what I wanted, which is basically like a normal standard run-of-the-mill 60 FPS video. It's not that easy to achieve, mind you, but if it's not done in this video, if there are like slight imperfections here and there, I believe it will be done by the end of the day. So there's a little bit of tweaking to be done, but I believe by the end of the day, I'll be pretty much all my videos will be in 60 FPS without any like major issues. So that's exciting news. As far as the changes that this might imply in terms of my schedule or anything, no, essentially. What I mean by that is, well, first of all, the upload speeds have been increased nationwide here for the most part, and, well, as a result, obviously, that's made things a little bit easier, so the larger file size isn't that big of a problem. In terms of processing, I usually render my videos while watching like a TV series or something, or overnight. So it's like it does add a little bit more time to every video that needs to get done, but it's not that bad, and it's not something that is I don't know, noteworthy or changing anything in any way, shape, or form. The ping's terrible for some reason, and the server's acting up. At any rate, that's pretty much it as far as that's concerned. So, is there anything else to talk about? Well, uni's been hitting somewhat interestingly. It's the week of the final exams for this year, not this semester, for this year, and I've done my first one today, and I have 6 more to do by the end of the month, and 1 more next month. So it's exciting. It's a lot of work to be done, but I'm pretty sure I can keep it up fairly easily. The recording doesn't take that much time, and it's stuff I do while I'm relaxing and taking a break, if you will. So it's just like, taking a productive work break, if you will, as much as I hate that word. And all that wording. It's I love doing this, and I have time, so I'm not worried. in that sense. At any rate, so I should be able. What I'm saying is I should be able to keep up the bare minimum one video per day schedule sort of that I've set up, which I don't always keep up, but I should be able to follow like one video per day minimum. And yeah, that's more or less it. I mean, there's not much to be not much to say really in this. I imagine this is a very short little update to let you guys know on like what's going on, what's going to happen. XCOM 2 is going to get recorded relatively soon. I'll probably like today or tomorrow, and I'll update that. I'll upload that, and should be done with that series. As far as any new games coming out, I am excited. There is stuff I'm looking forward to, but like I said, long-running series-wise, until one of these is finished, I'm pretty much booked up. Thinking about quite a few of the new ones that have come out, but yeah, that's basically it. Right, is there anything else that's happened that's somewhat noteworthy? Well, I've gotten older in the last few days. My 20th birthday happened. Yes, I'm 20 years of age. I'm usually quite. I don't want to use the word sensitive because it's not what I mean, but usually I like disclosing personal information, not like your age is like that personal information, but I don't like talking about myself in my videos. I'm not important here. The stuff that I produce is. I'm trying and sort of keep a healthy distance from me personally versus me online and everything that's going on here. But I've gotten older. I have grey hairs now. As depressing as that is, several of them. So yeah, that's been a bit, I don't know, been a bit of an odd experience. I don't know. It's just like you're now 20. From this point on, your birthdays no longer count, right? Yeah, they don't really, right? Now every 5th birthday counts pretty much until you get to 25, and then that's like, you know, somewhat of a milestone. Then you get to 30, and then it's the grave, right? That's sort of how most people perceive things until they get to 30, and they're like, I'm in my prime. Not really, but okay. At any rate, though, is there anything? Okay, I keep saying it's like I haven't recorded anything in a month, which is not true. I just haven't recorded anything in like 4 days. So I keep backlogs. I have to. I have to because exams, because uni, because alcohol. Sad thing is, all 3 of those are equally the reason for me keeping a backlog. But yes, I keep a bit of a backlog. I'm all out at this point though. I'm gonna have to record a couple of videos today from both of the series to make sure that I have enough time to study and muck about with metaphysical poets and John Donne and T.S. Eliot in the next few days. At any rate, personal stories and news aside, I've also opened up a... How do I put this? I haven't opened up Patreon because it's been open for God knows how long, but I've sorted it out and updated it a little bit. Now you have... well, I have a Discord now for all my patrons, all being a grammatically incorrect word, considering the number of them. But, you know, for the future, I mean, this is sort of like future-proofing everything, and now I have a Discord channel specifically for patrons, and I've set up the patron thing a little bit better, so now it's kind of like a little bit more, how do I put this? It's a little bit more clear as to what you're putting money into, what I'm using it, and how it works. It's now on a monthly system. Up until this point, and I haven't realized this, it's been on like a per creation thing, which is basically what you use if you want to lock content behind paywalls, which I will pretty much never do. So I don't really want to say something like that because you never know what the future holds, and there's dramatic changes might happen in like 5 to 6 years. But at this point in time, I'm with this mindset. I'm pretty sure I'll never lock anything behind a paywall on YouTube. So, well, yeah. if you put it on Patreon, then it's not on YouTube, right? No, but I'm pretty sure I won't lock any content that I produce behind a paywall that not everyone can access. At any rate, I want to talk about something else. Yes, it's now a little bit clearer as to what you're putting money into, and you have the Patreon Discord thing, and yeah, I've edited some of the titles. They're all based on Roman Legion ranks and positions in the chain of command in the Legion armies, and the Legion army in the Roman army. So yeah, it's a cool thing. It's a cool thing for those that want to support the channel financially. Might as well have a little bit of a kick out of it, right? Rather than just be a black and white screen of nothingness that you hurl money at because you're a kind and gentle and generous and caring person. But yeah, everything aside, it helps. It really does. And I figure I might as well put in a little bit of effort and give a little bit back, even if it is fairly minimal, right? In terms of everything that I'm doing. But that's more or less everything I wanted to talk about, I think. So we have Patreon set up, reset up, if you will. There is the series that are going on. It's having a ton of fun with both of them. Pretty much it. I have seen the new Fallout trailer, and I'm probably the most skeptical person on the internet when it comes to that game. Maybe it's because they're reusing the same engine, and I have, in terms of the RPG aspects of it, I have PTSD from that engine, basically, because it is everything but not an RPG engine. Actually, the last two DLCs have been pretty good. But yeah, whatever. Name's a bit weird, too. Fallout 76? Alright. It was 74. That was 70-something, right? Bit odd. Yes, I know it refers to the vault, but still, it's a bit odd. At any rate, I think that's pretty much everything I wanted to talk about. Should you have any questions about anything and everything, really, feel free to ask in the comments down below, and I shall answer to the best of my capabilities, whether they be related to the channel or anything you feel like asking, really. That's pretty much it. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully the video is at 60 FPS and smooth, because it's kind of the reason why I'm doing all of this, and kind of the reason why probably the biggest reason why I'm making this update to begin with, because it's a damn important milestone, right? Twice the FPS, twice the quality. Okay, not really, but you know, twice the FPS should be a lot more enjoyable and a lot more viewable. It is a lot more pleasant to view. It is pretty much the standard nowadays, so I don't see why not. I should have done this earlier, yes. I should have done a lot of things earlier in my life, but not all of them were up to me. So yeah, it's pretty much it, I think. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe down below if you enjoyed the video, and until next time, and until something else in terms of content, take care, have fun, and bye-bye.